Hello Eatventure community, welcome back to another video. So in today's video we're going to talk about how you can acquire and earn gems at a faster rate within this game. At the start of this game regardless, especially if you're in the early stages, it's always going to be a bit of a slow grind, but I have some tips to make sure you're maximising your chances of getting gems faster by taking advantage of the following features. Firstly, I've said it before and I'll say it again, but if you're going to spend any money on this game, be sure that you get the permanent ×2 boost. The permanent ×2 boost can be found at the top of the store page up here. This will allow you to get through cities and events at a faster rate, which in return gets you gems at a faster rate. As you can see here, I've bought the ×2 all profit forever boost and I find it incredibly useful. Obviously, you can spend money on this game as well to buy gems, but I don't recommend it. Once you get past the early game stage and start getting better gear, the bonuses that the gear has to offer and gives you will allow you to get gems at a faster rate. Personally, I haven't bought gems for this game as I think it destroys the motive and the incentive of actually playing it. I enjoy the sense of achievement from playing the game and earning the rewards the normal way. However, if you're still thinking about buying gems for this game, I can only advise you on buying the following, which will be the box offer, the big box offer, and I think they also do an event box offer as well when the themed event comes out between Thursday and Sunday. These options personally are much better value for money compared to actually buying gems. As you can see here, the price of the gems, and then with the offers here you do get a good amount of gems, which will definitely help you towards the game. Next, the vault. Upgrading your vault in a specific way early on will definitely put you on the right path, as this will be where you want to be focusing your gems on the most. Don't worry about maxing out different parts of the vault straight away, as this takes time, but aim to get the following between level 8 and level 12. The remote. Now this is important because when you watch an advert you receive a specific boost multiplier. So mine is at ×6, obviously because I got it maxed out. By having this at a higher figure and investing your gems into this will allow you to get through cities quicker as you've got a higher boost multiplier. Next up, the pickaxe. Now this is particularly important if you're in early to mid game stage, as the investor will have a chance of offering you gems or cash. By upgrading the pickaxe, it will give you a greater chance of the investor offering you gems, and it's important for you to watch those adverts at the start because it's a quicker way for you to acquire gems. This feature is only useful up to a certain point though. As you hit a certain stage in the game, you'll acknowledge that it's actually quicker to play the game to earn the gems instead of watching the investor ad for gems. And then there's the TV. Now, depending on how much you upgrade the TV will depend on the duration of ads. So for example, I've got mine at level 16, which I personally think is okay for me. I could invest my gems and upgrade it all the way to the top so it's maxed out, but I don't mind watching an advert every 28 minutes. But at the start, you'll definitely want to upgrade this a little bit because you don't want to be watching an advert every 1 to 5 minutes. Having all options of the vault available to you though as soon as you possibly can will definitely help you, as options like the mop, for example, customers walk twice as fast when entering the restaurant and leaving the restaurant. That just means that you're acquiring gems quicker because the customers are entering and leaving the restaurant at a quicker pace. And then you've also got the check as well. By having the check, it would allow you to start each restaurant with a certain amount of cash, which when this is maxed out in restaurant 1 and restaurant 2, you will be able to get through them without even serving a customer. You've also got your weekly events, especially your weekly themed events. So you've got your seaport, your moon, your mine, and your middle ages. But I wouldn't worry about completing these events at first if you're in the early game stage, because it will take you hours to complete. And it's actually quicker for you just to play the game normally until you acquire better gear. If you're completing the events easily though, so these weekly themed events, it just makes sense for you to continuously to complete them, as getting those extra gems will definitely help you. It's also important that you do complete other events such as the daily tasks, which appear sometimes on a Monday and a Tuesday, and you've also got the merchant, which sometimes appears on a Monday and Tuesday as well, and then you've got your restaurant race, which appears on a Wednesday. By completing these events, it gives you the opportunity to earn more gems. You've also got clubs in this game as well, and joining a club as soon as you're able to do so will increase your gem count dramatically. As each level your club achieves, you will receive rewards. Some of these levels involve gem rewards as well. For example, so far into the season, my club is currently up to level 28, and out of all those 28 levels, we have received gems on level 4, level 8, level 14, level 18, level 24, and level 28 so far. So I'm not going to say you're going to hit this rank with your first club, but even if your club manages to salvage an amount that gets you between level 10 and level 15, you are definitely going to acquire some of those extra gems which will help you towards the game. The best way that I found of joining a club is either through Reddit or on Discord. If you wanted to find the Reddit community on Eatventure, then you've got the settings icon on the top right here, and then you'll bring the icon up for Reddit. This will redirect you to their Reddit page. There's also a lot of tips and tricks on there as well, and a lot of people who are willing to help you out, especially if you're a new start. But if you're looking to join a club, you literally would just explain your level, take a screenshot of your player, and just say that you're looking for the club. By doing it this way, it just ensures that you're joining a club that's suitable for you, and especially your level. Whenever I joined a club, I always just posted on the Eatventure page on Reddit, and I found a club relatively easily. You do have a couple of underrated features as well, like the Invite a Helper feature. This allows you to invite a player to your game for a certain amount of time. And I find these really useful as they act like a second player alongside you. So depending on what their all profit boosts are and depending on what gear they use, they will actively contribute towards your earnings for that amount of time. And not to forget the popular dish feature. I find this particularly useful as it will allow you to focus on your most expensive station that you have unlocked at that current time, which allows you to maximize your profit for that restaurant. Be sure to take advantage of completing your adventures daily, so the Zeus's Feast and the Hungry Pirate, because the potential necklaces and rings that you could acquire from them will definitely help you in combination with your original gear. Don't forget about your pets as well, because the profit boost that they do offer you and also their extra bonuses as well will definitely help you rank up, especially in combination with your gear and also your rings and your necklaces. So you're going to want to make sure you use your pets effectively and maximize their profit. With the first tier meta, so the moon meta, you're going to want to focus on unlocking either the tortoise or the dark horse, as those work best in combination with the first tier meta. As soon as you unlock the second slot for your pet, you're going to want to focus on unlocking the legendary panda and potentially upgrading it to ultimate. When you acquire your mythic gear and have the mythic meta, you're going to want to swap out your dark horse or your tortoise and replace it for a red panda. But if you're like me, I've got the double ultimate pandas for now, and then you just be looking to swap out one of them for the red pandas. By following this strategy when it comes to pets will definitely help you maximize your gems. Hopefully you found some of these tips useful and can apply them to your own game. If there's anything that you would like me to explain further, or any tips that have actually worked for you, be sure to leave them in the comment section down below, and I'll catch you in the next one.